most dangerous thing in the modern world isn't stress. It's constant stimulation. Because when your mind is never quiet, you stop hearing your own thoughts. You think you're choosing what to watch, what to read, what to do. But most of your day is just reactions. Reactions to notifications, to opinions, to impulses. And slowly, without realizing it, your focus dissolves. The Stoics warned us about this centuries ago. They just didn't know it would fit in your pocket. The invisible prison. Look around. People aren't exhausted because they're doing too much. They're exhausted because they're never mentally still. Your brain jumps from one stimulus to the next, never finishing a thought, never fully resting. This is why even simple tasks feel heavy. Why starting matters more than finishing. Why discipline feels impossible. This isn't weakness, it's conditioning. And the escape route is ancient. What the Stoics understood. First, Stoicism was born in chaos. Wars, plagues, political collapse. Yet Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca were known for something rare: mental stability. They didn't control the world, they controlled their attention. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." That sentence is the foundation of monk mode. Monk mode is not escape, it's recovery. Monk mode doesn't mean quitting life. It means removing what weakens you so you can return stronger. The Stoics practiced voluntary isolation, silence, and discomfort. Not because they hated pleasure, but because pleasure makes you dependent. Monk mode is the modern form of this practice. You step away from social media noise, constant opinions, cheap entertainment, meaningless dopamine, and in exchange, you reclaim clarity, discipline, emotional control, focus. Why dopamine is the real enemy. Dopamine is not pleasure, it's desire. It's what keeps you scrolling, clicking, switching, checking. Every hit trains your brain to avoid effort. So when it's time to work, study, build, improve, your brain resists. A dopamine detox is not about removing joy. It's about teaching your brain that effort leads to reward again. This is exactly what the Stoics practiced, long before neuroscience explained it. The first week is supposed to be hard. Here's what no one tells you. When you enter monk mode, your mind fights back. Silence feels uncomfortable. Boredom feels painful. Your brain looks for escape. This is withdrawal. And the Stoics had a name for this moment: training. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Discomfort is the signal that rewiring is happening. The Stoic monk mode system, simple and real one. Win the morning, no phone, no dopamine, work before consumption. 2. Remove cheap rewards, no scrolling, no endless videos, earn stimulation. 3. Practice silence, no music, no podcasts, let thoughts settle. 4. Choose discomfort exercise, cold exposure, difficult tasks. 5. Control the controllables, your actions, your focus, your response. Everything else is noise. What changes after 30 days? Your mind slows down. You stop reacting emotionally to everything. Focus stops feeling forced. You begin trusting yourself again, because your actions align with your values. This is Stoic freedom, not pleasure, not comfort. Self-mastery. Why most people never do this? Because distraction feels easier than discipline. Because silence exposes your thoughts. Because growth demands discomfort. But Marcus Aurelius never promised ease. He promised strength. The modern world feeds on your attention. Stoicism teaches you to guard it. Monk mode gives you space. Dopamine detox gives you reset. Stoicism gives you direction. Together, they build a mind that cannot be easily shaken. Not because life becomes quiet, but because you become grounded. If this message resonated, don't ignore it. That pull you feel, that's your mind asking for control back.